Hey there, two-wheel trends family. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into all things on two wheels, from the latest bikes to the hottest trends in the motorcycle world. Today, we've got something truly special for you, a bike that's been making waves since its reveal and has quickly become one of the most talked about motorcycles of the year. That's right, we're talking about the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X. This beauty is a mix of rugged off-road capability and street-friendly design, and we can't wait to tell you all about it. So, buckle up actually, scratch that to grab your helmet, and let's jump right in. Let's start with what you'll first notice when you see the Scrambler 400X, its look. Triumph has absolutely nailed the retro Scrambler aesthetic, and it's instantly recognizable. At first glance, this bike exudes adventure and style. It's a machine designed to hit the dirt but doesn't look out of place cruising through city streets either. The front of the bike features a bold, round headlight that screams classic Scrambler styling. It's framed with a brushed aluminum bezel, and the LED lighting offers excellent visibility, day or night. The front fender sits high, giving that distinctive off-road look, and it's paired with the iconic fork gaiters to those rubber accordion sleeves that protect the suspension from dirt and debris while enhancing the overall rugged vibe of the bike. The telescopic forks up front are chunky, providing a sense of durability, and they're finished in a matte black that contrasts nicely with the rest of the bike's color options. Moving to the side, you'll get a full view of the bike's character. The high-mounted exhaust pipes immediately grab attention, a staple of scramblers that hint at the bike's off-road potential. They're stainless steel and brushed for a premium look, curving gracefully up towards the rear. These pipes aren't just for show, they're designed to give the Scrambler 400X that deep, throaty exhaust note that Triumph bikes are known for. You'll feel like you're riding something much larger than a 400cc machine. The frame itself is exposed in certain sections, showing off Triumph's attention to detail in engineering. The bike comes with a twin cradle chassis, which gives it great strength and stability while keeping it lightweight. The side panels are clean and minimalist, with the Triumph logo proudly displayed. You'll also notice the tank beautifully sculpted, with a teardrop shape that not only looks great but gives you a perfect grip with your knees when riding. It holds about 12 liters, which is enough to keep you going for quite a while, whether you're on the highway or exploring back roads. The Scrambler styling is completed by a two-tone seat that's both practical and good-looking. It's long enough to accommodate a passenger comfortably, and there's plenty of room for you to move around when you're standing on the pegs for some off-road action. Speaking of the seat, Triumph has really thought about rider comfort here. The seat height is about 835 mm, which gives you a commanding view of the road or trail ahead but isn't so high that shorter riders will struggle with balance at a stop. From the back, the Scrambler 400X continues to impress. The tail section is short and neat, keeping the classic Scrambler silhouette. You've got a small, LED tail light integrated into the rear fender, and it's paired with minimalist turn signals that don't take away from the bike's clean lines. The rear tire is a proper off-road setup, a chunky, knobby, and designed to handle rough terrain as well as pavement. The dual rear shocks are mounted at a slight angle, giving the bike its signature Scrambler look while providing excellent suspension travel for absorbing bumps and jumps. Underneath all the stylish exterior is the heart of the Scrambler 400's engine. Triumph has packed a punch into this 400cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine. It's part of their new platform, and while it may be smaller than the larger Scrambler models, it doesn't lack for power. You're looking at about 39.5 horsepower at 8,000 RPM and around 37.5 Newton-meters of torque, which kicks in at 6,500 RPM. These numbers might not blow your mind on paper, but in practice, this bike has plenty of grunt for its size. Whether you're navigating city streets, accelerating on a highway, or getting dirty off-road, the engine delivers a smooth, responsive experience. What's really impressive is how Triumph has managed to balance performance and usability. The engine is tuned to be friendly for new riders but still exciting enough for seasoned bikers to enjoy. The throttle response is linear and predictable, which is perfect for those who are still learning the ropes. but it's also quick enough to make the bike feel lively and engaging. Triumph's engineers have done a fantastic job making sure this bike doesn't feel underpowered. Whether you're commuting or heading out for a weekend adventure, the Scrambler 400X will keep you entertained. The 6-speed gearbox is another highlight here. It shifts smoothly and feels well suited to both city riding and off-road adventures. Triumph has included a slip assist clutch, which lightens the clutch lever action and makes it much easier to use, especially in stop-and-go traffic. This also prevents rear-wheel lockup during aggressive downshifting, so if you're pushing the bike hard on a dirt track, you'll have extra confidence knowing the rear tire won't skid uncontrollably. The Scrambler 400X is built for versatility. Triumph designed this bike to be equally at home on dirt trails as it is on asphalt, and the suspension setup reflects that. The front features 43mm upside-down forks with about 150mm of travel, and the rear is equipped with dual shock absorbers with the same amount of travel. This gives the bike a plush ride that absorbs bumps and imperfections with ease, whether you're on a rocky trail or a rough city street. For off-road fans, this suspension setup is going to be one of the bike's best features. It's capable of tackling uneven terrain without sacrificing the comfort needed for longer rides on the pavement. For braking, Triumph has fitted the Scrambler 400X with a 320mm disc at the front and a 240mm disc at the rear, both equipped with ABS as standard. The braking performance is strong and confidence-inspiring, with enough bite to bring you to a stop quickly, but it's also progressive enough to avoid being too grabby. Off-road, you can count on these brakes to give you the control you need, especially when paired with the bike's lightweight frame. One of the most appealing aspects of the Scrambler 400X is its price point. Triumph has made it clear that they want this bike to be accessible to a wide range of riders, from beginners to those looking for an affordable second bike for weekend adventures. The Scrambler 400X comes in at around $6,000, making it one of the most competitively priced bikes in the Scrambler category. Given the build quality, performance, and brand heritage, it's hard to find a better deal in this segment. Triumph has managed to create a bike that not only looks premium but feels premium without the usual premium price tag. In terms of competitors, there are a few bikes that come to mind: the Royal Enfield Scram 411 and the Yamaha XT250, for instance. But the Triumph stands out with its blend of modern tech, retro styling, and solid performance. You're getting a lot of bike for your money here, and Triumph's legendary reliability and after-sales service are the icing on the cake. Now, let's talk about what it's like to actually ride the Scrambler 400X. When you swing a leg over this bike, the first thing you'll notice is how well balanced it feels. Despite the Scrambler styling and off-road intentions, the bike's center of gravity is quite low, making it incredibly easy to maneuver at low speeds. This is great for new riders who might still be getting comfortable with handling a motorcycle. Out on the road, the bike is nimble and light, making it perfect for city riding. It's easy to weave through traffic, and the upright riding position gives you a commanding view of your surroundings. The handlebars are wide and flat, typical of Scrambler design, which helps with leverage when turning or navigating tight spaces. On the highway, the Scrambler 400X feels planted and stable. Even at higher speeds, you won't have any trouble keeping up with traffic, and the engine has enough power in reserve to make overtaking feel effortless. Off-road, the bike really shines. The lightweight frame, high ground clearance, and responsive suspension make it a joy to ride on trails. You can easily stand up on the pegs for more control when the terrain gets rough, and the bike feels capable of tackling a wide variety of surfaces. Whether you're dealing with gravel, mud, or loose dirt, the Scrambler 400X is ready to handle it. One of the biggest surprises when riding this bike is how comfortable it is over long distances. You'd expect the Scrambler to be a bit rough around the edges, especially with the knobby tires and upright stance, but Triumph has made sure that comfort wasn't sacrificed in the pursuit of off-road capability. The seat is plush, and the suspension soaks up bumps and potholes like a champ. You could easily take this bike on a multi-day trip without feeling fatigued. The 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X is a bike that offers an incredible blend of style, performance, and versatility at a price that's hard to beat. Triumph has clearly put a lot